Welcome to the Positive Pants Podcast. Mindset, motivation and inspiration to help you find your positive pants. It's time to let go of negative thinking, understand why you do what you do and stop the self-sabotage with your host, Fran Excel.
Welcome to the show. As always, it's Fran Excel, your resident subconscious success mentor, helping you find your very own pair of positive pants so you can get out of your own way and live a life that you love. If you want to stop self-sabotaging your own success and let go of the stress, then you are in the right place, my friend. Make sure you download your free Stressed to Success guided meditation at bit.ly/stress to success as my little gift to you just for being here. Please do subscribe, share and review. It really, really helps people that need to hear this message find us, and I so appreciate it. In the show notes, you'll also find details of how you can work with me and where you can get your mitts on my meditations, products, printables, programs. You can find it through the link in my bio on Instagram, which is my favorite place to hang out. So please do come join me over there at I'm Fran Excel. Tag me in your takeaways, slide into my DMs. I'm here for it. So that's the formalities over, my love. So let's jump to the content. How to have more fun in your business. When you're hearing this, if you're a dedicated through and through listener and listening in the first week of release, I shall be on the part of my business that I find the most fun, our mentorship retreat, the one that I run with the amazing Dawny Baxter and Abby Hugo. We work hard and we really, really get stuff done. Like, our sessions are hugely practical. You leave with tangible things like all your content planned out, your product suite mapped out for the next 6 to 12 months, complete clarity over where your focus lies and the emotional regulation tools and techniques. And you'll actually be doing stuff while you're there. But we play hard too on these retreats, and I absolutely love them. We have a 3-course meal every evening. We relax over a glass or two of vino. And then we hop in the hot tub en masse, where all the best chats happen while looking up at the stars. There may be a little karaoke thrown in for good measure too, but a huge amount of laughs. Business doesn't have to be serious all the time. It's something that's been plonked into our psyche by society, hustle and grind culture, and what we may have seen via our parents growing up, that things are always so serious in the business world, but they really don't have to be. Nothing changes until something changes, right? Just take working from home as an example. Things can change. That was thought previously unfathomable, and yet here we are. You can change these things. It's your business. So let's see how we can inject a little lightness and fun back into our businesses, shall we? Here's the thing, because when you follow your joy, everything feels easier, lighter. You can bring that into so many different areas too, allowing yourself to experiment with your own launches, making sure that it's going to be actually fun for you to run rather than feeling like it's a massive chore. What could that look like for you? Same with social media. I love Reels and stories on Instagram. And I have very recently joined the dark side of TikTok, and I'm actually having fun doing it. I really love stickers on Instagram stories to inject a little Fran style silliness, sassiness, whatever. I really love Reels for their creativity and how you can really show your personality and inject humor into everything. You know, I'm constantly sharing really random stuff like grumpy capybaras and all of that sort of stuff, like whatever it might be, but it's fun for me. Like, I find these things and I know my audience love them because they get tons of engagement. So something else for you to think about. What if you allowed yourself the belief that business can be fun? Like, allow yourself to go there. Maybe do this as a little visualization and see what comes up for you. But what does it look like? What could it look like to have fun in your business? What would you love to do but haven't allowed yourself to see the possibilities? Do you want to add products, perhaps? Do you want to do a podcast? Think about what you would find really fun. There's no surprise that the easiest thing for me to stay consistent on is the podcast, because I really love doing it. And I'm pretty damn consistent on stories too. Yeah. And a weekly email. Like, think about the things that you actually enjoy doing that come from a place of genuinely wanting to do them, not because you feel like you have to or should. So have a think about how launches could be fun for you. What would you actually really enjoy doing? Maybe you love a challenge style launch. Maybe you really want to allow yourself to experiment and mix it up and do something completely different and just see what happens. You know, how can you get your audience involved and have fun with them? How can you bring your personality out more? These bits that you feel like you need to hide because they're your quirks. What makes you you is what people will love about you. So bring out your quirks. If you're obsessed with dogs, bring that in. If you have an obsession with Disney, bring that in. How could you bring that in? How can you allow yourself to actually have that fun side of you on display? Like, what are your quirks and how could you actually allow them to let your audience in on your fun side whilst actually having fun yourself? Yeah. Next thing to do is take the time to do something fun or make your inner child happy every single day. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen my shark feet. They are amazing and they are literally there for my own joy. So how can you do that? And on the subject of bringing fun into your business, think about your business model too. Like, how much of it sparks joy for you, so to speak? What business model might be the most fun for you? Is it all about people and connection that you can have with them for you? So mass, and that's where the online space is really good. Is it about in person? Would you rather be doing events and smaller, intimate things like afternoon teas and stuff like that? Is it about luxury for you? Is it about products? Being able to source products? Like, really, really allow yourself to think about that. A business model that I personally always look at and think, oh, that would be super fun, is subscription boxes. So you basically get to spend time shopping for awesome things to send to your customers to spark joy for them on a monthly basis. Basically, think of it as creating Happy Post. And most of the things that we get through the post these days are bills or things that we know are coming. Like, subscription boxes are a surprise each month. The first one I ever subscribed to was Birchbox, where I'd get a load of beauty products to try each month. And I was utterly obsessed with the box designs too. And it was such joy for me to receive that through the post every month. I subscribed to it for years. And I only stopped when I really didn't have any more room for more lipsticks or mini mascaras. So like, so much joy clearly went into creating each box. And I got the joy of opening it every month too. It's a win-win. Yeah. It's also a really, really great business model if you hate things like going live, because the box itself can be the brand in its own right. So you don't have to be the face of it, which also means it will eventually become a sellable asset. Love it. My friend Lauren Prentice started the Business Box, which is a subscription box for business owners, funnily enough. She started it in lockdown, and she also runs Nutritional Ninjas, which is a baking box for kiddos. She's the absolute queen of subscription boxes, owning several different businesses, and adding a couple more shortly. And I've watched her launch these from scratch, and the growth has been bonkers. She's actually one of the people that made me look at this model and be like, that is actually really, that sounds like it could be a lot of fun. And she only launched them 18 months ago, and she has already grown them to over 1,000 subscribers and multiple six-figure businesses. And she's hosting a free 4-day challenge, Subscription Boxes Unboxed, from the 27th of June, 2022. So if you're listening on day of release, get in there quick to show you how to step-by-step launch your own subscription box. So if this is all sounding like this might be a really great way for you to inject a little fun into your business, then absolutely get involved. Even if you do it just as a way to say, actually, no, that's not what I want. I'm a big, big, big fan of doing that. I was having a conversation with a client the other day about this sunk costs fallacy, which might actually be a podcast episode all in its own right. But this idea that sometimes we buy courses and they're worth their money purely to show you what you don't want or what you don't want to do. But this is a free challenge to see if you can dip your toe in the water and see if this model might be something that could be really, really fun for you. I'm thinking of launching one with a friend of mine either like a well-being, sparking joy kind of box. So we're going to be doing that together, and I'll be keeping my eye on. So if it sounds like something that you could really enjoy, just have a think about the kind of things that you would love to be shopping for all day. Is it well-being? Do you love crystals? Is it foodie stuff? Because you've got to think, you've got HelloFresh, you've got one that I subscribe to, you've got Abel and Cole. There's foodie things, there's cookery things, there's so many different things that you could do. So have a think about what your interests are, because the more you can bring your interests into your business as well without sucking the life out of them, and I think again that subscription boxes is a really, really great way to do that, then you're onto a winner, right? Because it's going to feel more fun, it's going to feel more light, it's going to feel more easy. So if you want to come join, you can head to bit.ly/subsbox challenge. So that's bit.ly/subsbox challenge. And I'll pop the link in the show notes as well and get yourself signed up. Thinking of doing something fun is also why I want to do it with my friend, right? You've really got to think about these. I know it sounds like it might be a little frivolous, like, oh, how can you inject fun into your business? But seriously, it's so much easier when you're having fun, right? It's why I love working with Dawny and Abby in the mentorship. Would I love doing it on my own? I'm sure I would, but not in the same way. It wouldn't be in the same way. It's that added layer of fun. So that's an extra Brucey bonus way to add fun into your business to think about. Like, is there somebody that you'd actually love to launch one of these with? Because if you think about it, if you operated it at 15% profit and it was a £30 box, that's an extra income stream of I think it works out at like 45k per year profit. It's worth thinking about. It's worth looking at, my people. Just have a think and come join Lauren's challenge, because I think it's going to be really, really fun. So it's time to let go of the archaic idea that business should be hard, that you're not meant to enjoy it, and it's not supposed to be fun. You get to change the game. It's your business. It gets to be fun and it gets to be playful. Have a think about how you want to make that happen, because it's so possible. So if you got value from this and you know in your gut that now is the time to step up and start rewiring your thinking and start changing things for yourself, then join the Positive Pants Toolkit app and community so you can work out what needs to happen to get you from where you're at right now to the action-taking success you know you can be. And if you want my eyes and ears on your problems, then I work with people one-on-one and through my programs. You can find all the details to join the toolkit or book in a call in the show notes, the link in my bio on Instagram, and on my website, franexcel.com. So stop waiting for if and when and choose to change things now, because you can. I'm here to believe in you when you don't believe in yourself. And as always, I hope you found this helpful.